Here I have split up and divided up this pumpkin that we grew. I don't know if this is a Cinderella pumpkin or a white Casper pumpkin. I put the seeds in the same spot, so I'm not entirely sure, but I did go ahead and get it sliced up and put on the baking sheets. Now you can see in the back here, the reason that it's all cut up and squared off in the way it looks is because there was bug damage. Roly-polies got into it and ate it pretty good, but I was able to save the entire pumpkin. So how about we see what happens, or what is the difference between the slices of roasting the pumpkin versus a whole half of the size of the pumpkin. The oven is preheated to 350 degrees, so let's go ahead and pop this in. Oh boy, that's heavy. We're going to start roasting these pumpkins at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I will check on it and see if it needs to be in any longer. And let's see which one takes longer, if it looks better, if there's a difference between roasting a half slice of pumpkin versus little slices. The pumpkin is now done roasting. The big slice in the back, that took about an hour and a half. And the smaller slices in the front, they took about 2.5 hours. Now you may be thinking what I was thinking, is that the smaller cut pieces would actually take less time than the bigger piece. But I'm actually now thinking that the reason for that is because the larger the half slice, it's steamed in itself. So you place it upside down and it's steamed in itself, making it softer quicker. And these smaller pieces, well, they didn't quite do that. The cut pieces did not let off a lot of moisture at all. They are soft. You can see this one's even shriveled. They are very soft, so I will be able to pull the flesh out pretty easy. Not the flesh, I meant the meat. I'll be able to pull the meat out very easily with a spoon. And here in the back, we can see the difference between the trays here because they have parchment paper. This big one let off a lot of moisture. I had to drain the tray twice. So what do you think? The next time you go to roast pumpkin, will you cut it in half or will you cut it into slices? I definitely will opt for the half if at all possible. And no part of this pumpkin went to waste. Here are the seeds. I washed them, they are drying, and then I will be saving the seeds so that I can plant more pumpkin in the spring. Follow Hollow Acres for more content like this.